Hello everyone! Today I wanna talk about something a lot of Western WoW players are curious, the Chinese Titanforged realm. So what is this realm, who runs this, how this works, and why are more and more people paying attention to this? So as you guys can see, I'm already playing, I'm level 25, and what this realm is essentially, it is a Wrath of the Lich King realm with Classic and Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King raid all scaled to level 80. Now there are a lot of misconceptions about this realm, and the first one it is that you need a VPN to gain access to the Chinese realm. So no, you don't need the VPN to gain access to this realm. All you need to do is just change the location to the Battle.net application from, let's say, Europe or North America to China. I'm gonna show you guys how you can do this. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of tips. Now the second part. You need to get a Chinese NetEase account. And in order to do so, you need to find like a Chinese in order to make a Chinese NetEase account, you need a Chinese social security number. So it is like almost impossible for you to do so. You need to find some Chinese dude to give you his account. He will create an account for you and you will pay him to play. So this is like where I want to highlight that I know by playing here, I know that I will never own this account, okay? It's not my account. The account is tied to some Chinese dude social security number somewhere. Most likely you will have to pay with crypto or like a Malaysian bank or a bank on Hong Kong. You can do an international transfer if you want, but honestly it's not worth it. Crypto is the easiest way to like gain access to an account, and there is like a small chance that you can always like get scammed doing this. So yeah, is it worth it? uh for now it is. But yeah, that's the second misconception. The hardest part, it is to find the Chinese NetEase account. But yeah, I know the moment I stop paying, or I know the moment I stop paying, like the dude can keep playing my character for himself. He can delete the character and give to the account to someone else. I know that I will never own this, but yeah, it's fine for now. I'm not complaining. So that's like that's like the second thing that I have been asked like a lot. Third, let's say you gain access to the realm and obviously everything is in Chinese. You don't know the stats, you don't understand anything. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can force the English client into the Chinese one. So in order to do so, let me guys show you how you can do this. So what you guys need to do is find where the classic Titanforged realm is. Yeah, you're gonna go to the classic Titan, you're gonna go to the WTF folder, you're gonna go to the config, and what this gonna do is gonna open this. Here you're going to press Ctrl F. You're gonna look for the text locale here. You're gonna press enter. And here you guys see this. What you guys are going to do is change this to EN US. And you're gonna close this. You're gonna save the WTF file. You're gonna save it. And then what you need to do is go back and open WoW Classic. We're gonna do this, and you need to do this every time you open the Chinese game. If you want it to be in English, you have to do this every time you log in. Okay, we're gonna sit here for, let's say, for about 30 seconds. Let the WoW client realize what's happening. Let it register that, yeah, it is Chinese, maybe it is English. Let it figure it out for itself. After 30 seconds is open the Battle.net account. Don't close this. You don't have to close this yet, okay? We don't have to close this yet. But I'll tab to your Battle.net account and press play. And what this is going to do is going to force the English language to the Chinese client. It's going to force the English language to the Chinese client. Did I say that right? Yeah. And we're gonna log in. And boom, we have English text now. Okay, it is a hassle to do this every time, and there is also like queue. There are very long queues on this realm, like 3k queues. You can, like, I waited 3 hours to log in today. I mean, I wasn't sitting on my computer, like, just looking at my screen. But yeah, I logged in, I waited for about 3 hours to play, and after 3 hours, like, I sat on the computer and played. But yeah, there are extremely long queues on this realm. We also have like a 100 XP buff. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later because when there is an imbalance between the factions, the imbalanced faction gets a 200 XP buff, okay? So let's say if there are too many alliance right now in the realm, the horde players will get double the XP to incentivize people to create like more horde characters. This is happening on all the Chinese realms. Now, what I want to talk about next is about this picture right here that has been circulating the internet, which highlights like the population of those realms. So, looking at this picture, you would expect to be like more horde players because the horde racials are much better than the alliance racials on the Wrath of the Lich King patches. So, what's happening here? Are all the Chinese players gooning for night elves? No, that's not what's happening. In these realms, the Alliance have modified passives. So I wanna show you guys all the modified passives. That's why you see a lot of people are playing Alliance because they wanna try the Alliance passives. Okay, so let's begin with the Night Elves since we are on one right now. I mean everything is pretty much the same except for the touch of the Elune here. So as you guys can see, I mean I'm gonna most likely take a picture of it. But yeah, this is the modified passive for the Night Elves. And all the Alliance classes have one. So the humans have pretty much everything is the same. But they have this, Lionheart. Increase critical strike chance by 15% for 15 seconds on a 3-minute cooldown. Which is really nice, I would say. They have perception, they have everything else pretty much, but they get this. Yeah, here with the dwarfs, I really like the dwarf passive, to be honest. Everything is pretty much the same except stone form. So stone form does what it did before. It removed all poison, disease and bleed from the effect, increase armor, but it also increases your damage and healing dealt by 5% for 10 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown, which is like really nice. Gnomes are not changed too much, to be honest, like everything is the same. Maybe the escape artist has a different cooldown. I'm not so sure about that. 175, I don't remember that. But yeah, here on the expensive mind, increases intellect by 10% and armor penetration by 3%. And last, we have like the summons. The summons also, you guys can see, I mean, I don't remember the shadow resistance being like this, like 2% reduced chance to be hit by the shadow resistance. But the heroic presence is a bit changed, so it's not a buff anymore, and it gives you 2% chance to hit with all spells and attacks. Yeah, 2% on yourself. It's not a buff anymore for everyone, it's just for you. But yeah, that's the only difference, and people are trying it out, seeing if they are like better than the horde ones. I don't know if they have done any testing on this, but yeah. That's why there are a lot of people playing Alliance. But yeah, there is a lot of MS in this server, there is a lot of lag, there is a lot of latency going on. You guys can see here, and I'm on the light side here, like I only have like 200 MS, which is like very low. Like, if you guys want to play here, expect to have like 250 MS baseline. Like, it only goes up from there, like it's not gonna go below. I'm gonna give you like guys a tip how to reduce the latency. But yeah, there is a long queues on this server, like 2 hours plus. There is a lot of MS. Obviously, I'm shooting the video like it is like very late time in China right now. I'm filming it on obviously on European time. So yeah, the time difference now allows like for normal MS. And since those are like mega servers, they have like they have more than 100k players. So if you guys are like in an area with a lot of players, you will lag, you will increase your MS drastically. Like believe me, like 200 now, it is it feels really nice to have only 200 MS here. Usually I have like 500. So what I do to reduce my lag, obviously now it's not on, it's not running, but I'm using a booster, okay? Like when you let's suppose you done everything, you logged into the server, you got a Chinese NetEase account, and you log in and you have a lot of MS like me. Like if you have a lot of MS, you can buy like a booster. I'm using this service for the booster, the Madfish VPN. You don't have to use this. I'm not like sponsored by them, but yeah. Let me guys show you what. Let's see how much it will reduce the latency. And I'm paying for this also, like, it's not cheap to play on the Chinese server, let me guys tell you that. If you think like paying a subscription is expensive, wait till you have to like buy everything here. But yeah, let this thing like work a bit and see if we can reduce the latency a bit further. But yeah, 200 is like very low right now. I know it is such a, I know it is so low because it is very late in China, nobody's playing right now. But yeah, after some minutes the booster did not reduce the lag further, but usually I'm playing like with 500 to 700 ms, and when I activate this booster, usually it goes down to like 350. So yeah. If you guys are having like issues playing here, you can consider buying like some form of booster to reduce your lag. And last, what I wanna do is talk about add-ons. But before I do, I am filming this video in the next day. I'm continuing the recording. So right now at the moment it is prime time in China. I have 393 ms and I have the booster on. Like God knows if I turn it off how much it will go. Probably to 700. But yeah, you you may not have to buy this if you are like in the USA, or if you are in Central Europe, maybe Germany, you will have like better routing to the Chinese server. But yeah, where I am, it is pretty bad. But yeah, let's talk about add-ons. So for add-ons, you have like two real choices. One choice is to find the Chinese Forge, which I don't know how to do it. So like I don't know exactly how to do this. I know people who do have the Chinese Forge, so maybe like I can ask them out and find how they did it. But what I managed to do is like take the normal Forge that you have on retail on Mist of Pandaria, and what you wanna do here is go like here to the top. You have all your different versions of WoW. You will not have the Titan Reforged Classic. What you wanna do is go here, manually add the game, find the path World of Warcraft, go to Classic Titan, go select folder, and it's done. Now you have add-ons. Now the issue with add-ons is that you will not have all of them. Like there are a few add-ons that are compatible with the West and China also. So here in the browse page, as you guys can see, yes, you can get DBM. Oh, did it actually work? Let's get Actionator. Are we getting it? Oh, nice. Nice. I did not even expect that. I only had like DBM and Questy. But yeah, you will not have all the add-ons. Not everything is compatible. So like, and also you need to be very careful. Don't install all of them because your add-ons might crash because of the language. So like, try not to install all of them at once. Like, do it one at a time. I'm really glad that I managed to get Auctionator and DBM, because I know that DBM is not like compatible with the Chinese version. But yeah. So what I can do, since I'm already in the game, one of those buttons, yeah. So like one of those buttons is the add-on thing. So here, I press OK, let me reload. And yeah, that's what you're gonna do. You want to activate all the... You're gonna have this thing ticked. I mean, if it is in English, like, you know what it is. But yeah, we managed to get 2 more add-ons. Yeah. And that's it, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. If you have more questions, you can ask me down below. Obviously, I don't want to promote any website that sell like those Chinese accounts, because at the end of the day, you can get scammed. It is a possibility. So like, I'm very cautious with it. But yeah, I'm gonna play this as much as I can, and see you guys soon. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, please. Bye.